You are not going to want to miss out on these amazing brand new Splatoon 3 glitches. These glitches allow you to explore the entirety of the inside of the giant warehouse in Site 5 of Alterna. So if you want to learn how to do them, stick around. Hello everybody and welcome to Glitchtastick. Today we're going to be playing Splatoon 3 once again. And we're going to be doing some brand new glitches. So let's just get right into it. So for the first glitch, you're just going to want to come to the Future Utopia Island. And you're going to want to come to the Deadly Dance Hall Jump stage, which is just up here. So go there, come down all the way over here, and you should be good. If you see this thing here, that means you're ready to do the glitch, and you're all good to go. If it's not here, then just go out of the game and beat it on the different save file until you're right here, and then you should be ready to go. Now, you are going to want to back into it on squid form, just like this, on this corner, and then you're going to want to back in onto this specific place. Keep changing your angle ever so subtly, and if you do it correctly, you should be able to phase right through the wall. This is one of the easier ones of those, but it can still be pretty decently hard, even if you are pretty good at them. But now we're out of bounds. We're able to explore this platform that we're on, which has no floor, but still puts in footprints for some reason. There's this rock that is sticking out of the floor that we can go on top of. And there's a decently big platform that we can explore. The best way to tell is by throwing a bomb or small fry. It looks like the edge is like here. If he moves at all, he should be dead. Yeah, that's the edge of the platform. If we want to go check the edge over here, I believe it's in line with this thing, so we don't need to worry about that. Just inching forward over here. I believe this is also pretty close to the edge. Yep, that's the very edge. Okay, we were partially off the edge. Here, there's a really far platform that we can throw things to, like small fry and a bomb. We could also probably throw burst bombs over there. I just don't have them on the save file yet. And we're able to go into camera mode to look around. So we can see a whole bunch of stuff, like how all the rocks around Alterna are just the exact same rock, but just in the floor differently. We can see that all of these things, like the item things, they're all just in the floor and they don't suddenly spawn. We can get a good look at their model and how they're a lot more red than they seem above ground. We could even see them when they're in the ground, just like this one. And if we look around a little bit more, we can see the bottom of the Moais, which is just kind of a generic gray texture. We can see the bottom of those eye things that let you see the map. It's just a silver plate, basically. And we can take a look all over the island. We can see that all of those rocks over there go on the floor. That box goes in the floor. That thing right there goes in the floor. Pretty much everything partially dips in the floor and is not perfect or flush at all. Well, that's basically this glitch in a nutshell. The only other thing that you can really do with it is go into this little cubby hole, where there's a random invisible wall right here. It's just like a box of some sorts. There's actually a floor up there that we're unable to access, but we can throw a small fry up there for some reason. Just like that. He's still out of bounds, actually, believe it or not. He's just very, very, very close to being in bounds. But yeah, it's this glitch. It's a fun one to mess around with. Pretty simple. And yeah, I'll see you guys with the next glitch in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're back with the next glitch of the video, which takes place in Site 5 Eco Forest Tree Hills. So for this glitch, you're going to want to come to the Uh-oh Too Many Snipers kettle, and from there you're going to want to come down here, all the way in this area. There should be a collectible about right here. If you throw a small fry at this spot, and you see him hitting something like that, you're ready to do the glitch. But if you've already collected it, you're going to want to restart the game on a new save file, and get to this point, and you're ready to do the glitch. From here, you're going to want to be in between them. After you hit this thing up and small fry's attacking it, you're going to want to nudge yourself inside the wall just like this. We aren't really able to do it since we don't have this thing active here, but you should see him further in the wall than we are currently now. The squid should be right up against the wall, and that isn't the entire out of bounds. That would be really junky. Just jump, and you've got the rest of it. But step 1, get this thing up, throw him on it so that we can actually start the glitch. Just like that. Now we're able to start the glitch. It's a little bit of a balancing act with trying to balance paying attention at this thing. Oh, there we go, we got it. So when your squid is just up like this, you're just going to want to jump, And you are now in the main out-of-bounds area. This area is just a giant flat plane that you can practice everything on. It is the flattest place that I've ever seen in Alterna with no hills or anything. There is an invisible wall here, but you can get around it by going over here. And you're not allowed back over there, but you're allowed up here. It's very strange. You can practice all sorts of stuff here. If you're kind of tired from the training room in the lobby, just walk around, practice some shots if you like using Hero Shot. You can throw bombs, ink the area. Oh, you're also able to go through all of these walls. Every single one of them. Just not this one, and be careful for that crack there. You will most likely die. I have not tested jumping in there yet. From here, going inside of these things is fair game. You're still inside the really, really big out-of-bounds when you're inside of these things, and you're not clipped into any of the smaller out-of-bounds that include that thing, there, or in there. So, just once you're done here, you're going to want to go into one of the smaller out-of-bounds, I think. So for a smaller out-of-bounds, I'd go into either this one or this one. We're going to go in here. We're not going to be allowed back without doing the glitch again. But now we're in here. We are inside of the greenhouse section. We can see that there's all the tomatoes. Some of them are better than others. Like, that one's not ready. These don't look... This one looks pretty much ready. That one right there doesn't look ready. That one doesn't look ready. That one looks decently okay. And all these ones on the bottom are just starting. If you're in squid form and you point the camera towards the floor, you can see the floor when you're in ink. And we can see the little detail that they added of lights looking at that. You can even cut your head off, basically. It isn't literally, but just have them poking out like this. Hello, I've become one with the plants. It'd be better if you're green. You'd be able to fit in pretty well. But yeah, once you're done hanging out with the plants, you can either go in there, which is an even junkier out of bounds, or you can go in here, which is what we're going to do. So from here, we're able to stand on here, go into squid form. We're basically inside the collision, or inside the wall. There's just no collision with this wall, but there's a piece of collision preventing us from going back inside. If you want to leave, there isn't really anywhere else to go except inbounds. But there's still one more place, actually 2 more places where we can go. Don't recommend going in there. The place where I recommend going from here is in here. From here, you might look like there's not much to do at all. But we can hit this thing. And we can see the inside, which is not ever meant to happen. There's actually an invisible wall here. So if we just do this, we can see that there's invisible wall spikes. Just be sure don't go into squid form around this thing when you're in ink, because you will very much be going back in bounds. We still have a little guy down there still out of bounds. So that's this glitch. It is an amazing glitch that I highly, highly, highly recommend doing. And it is a lot of fun to just be in a giant flat plane in this really weird and hilly world. So I'll see you guys for the third and final glitch of the video in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're back with the third and final glitch of the video, which takes place in Site 2, the Cozy and Safe Factory. So for this glitch, you're just going to want to come to the Getting Lost in 3 Easy Steps kettle, which is just up there, that one there. So you're just going to want to come down towards these 3 boxes, and you should be good. Now, you are going to want to look at, behind these boxes, there is this red thing. If this red thing isn't there for you, that means you're going to have to restart the game on a different save file, and come to this place in order to do the glitch. So for this glitch, you are going to want to get small fry to hit this thing until it pops up. Then you're going to want to back into the corner, like this, specifically on a diagonal. And you're going to want to go facing towards this thing on a diagonal. Let's get him right on there. Go on a diagonal. There we go. We are now inside of this 3D printer. I guess these 3D printers were to make the Moais, but this one just did not go to plan at all. So this one's very crooked. It looks like it was deformed in some way. They actually did a pretty good job showing real 3D printing stuff. There isn't enough supports, though. It doesn't look like there's enough supports. But the top looks pretty accurate for a low poly texture. We can even see like the printer up there. We can see the little needle that would put out the plastic or whatever we're using. We can see the actual arching area. Looks like this is just kind of a capsule for the 3D printer. And back here, we can see this little detail of a control panel that it's like impossible to see otherwise. If you want to, you can ink around the edges when you're out of bounds, and you're able to just be in the ink when you're out of bounds. It's really strange. You're able to stand in them too. So in squid form or normal form, you're able to just kind of be half in bounds, half out of bounds. Well, half in the wall, half not in the wall for this while remaining fully out of bounds. It's really, really strange and cool. There isn't really anything else we can do except look at the outside world. We can still throw things out there. We can throw bombs. We can't ink. Actually, never mind. We still can ink. Glass just looks really thin. Not gone this close yet. Okay, there's still that little pocket. But yeah, it's this glitch. It's pretty fun to mess around with. Pretty simple too. But out of all of these, it's the one that I would recommend doing the least. Anyways, that's all the glitches that I've got for you guys today. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. On your left, you'll see another Splatoon video. And on your right, you'll see a video that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy. See you guys there.